Silence of the Lamb. A great movie, especially for the 1990s. Now, this movie was actually pretty sure the first psychological thriller that I saw that got me into this genre. It's just so well written. I mean, if you want to see a movie where the antagonist is caught and yet is able to manipulate all the people around him who think they're smart enough to outsmart him and get away and leave them mind-fucked, watch this movie. This movie, I don't know what to say about this movie except I love it. It's great. It's like you start to see the relationship start to build between the antagonist and protagonist, but it's weird. It's like, it's like he's teaching her, like molding her, like she's become his student, and yet she's an FBI agent who catches people like him. Isn't that, I mean, did anyone else catch that? Because I got that. And it's weird because you see him and he's like all nice and cordial, and the part where he gets transferred into another prison, he's like the perfect gentleman. He's all nice and he's not even trying anything except you saw him looking at the pen, so you know he's up to something. You know it. I will never look at a pen the same way again. I never will. And it's like there's music playing, and it's classical music, and he's just sitting there drawing, and then he asks for food, and people come, and then he turns into a fucking zombie. Like, who does that? You forget for a moment that he's a serial killer that ate his victim. And that moment, that shocking realization where you see him, like, actually attack and kill people, you're just like, whoa, wait a minute. This movie just turned a total 360. Like, you're told over and over again, he's a serial killer, he eats people, he's crazy. And except he seems like this normal, cordial guy you'd probably sit down and have tea with. And then he turns into a zombie, because that's how every movie should end. But I love this movie. And there's the end, at the very end, there's this last part where he says, "I'm having an old friend for dinner." Now, that part, that was the perfect ending right there. You want to end a story, don't end it on a cliffhanger where it's like, ooh, keep them guessing what's going to happen. Kind of feel like those are just like the director being lazy and being all like, yeah, we'll just leave it for the audience. This movie is just great. If you want to see a movie that's well written, watch this movie. If you want to see a good psychological thriller, watch this movie. If you want to see a good horror movie even, because this movie is a lot better than some of the horror movies I've seen, watch this movie. Would I recommend this movie? Obviously. I love this movie. And I love the sequel, too, actually. I think I might like it a little better, because it delves more into the relationship between Clarice. I love that line where he's all like, "Hello, Clarice." Wow. Anyways, if you were wondering, I didn't get to show my tattoo that I have of angelic wings on my back in the last video I made, which was a poem I wrote. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Comment, rate it, whatever. Other than that, bye, movie club.